I'm not going to call him a liar, but I can see how he has benefited from this episode. He was being accused of being a part of the Rainbow Army. This may have helped dispel those allegations.
Background, that is Shannon Sharpe with Hollywood, aka D-Print, on vacation, celebrating together as a couple.
Here's the final stop of the day. Go to WARNS. See the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. But this one, we signed up.
Ooh, I'm gonna boo the hip hops. You know how we do. Back in Happy Tuesdays, Happy Tasting Tuesdays. As you know, it's your host with the most. You know, it's Big Shay, not the little ones.
And Club Shay Shay. Yeah, Shay Shay. Gay gay. Gay. That sitting there with them tight pants on, with his balls and cat's face. You can tell how that drink, nigga, you gay. Come on saying, now, cat. That's lips.
Shannon Sharpe's Michelle drama is still making headlines, and now Dr. Umar Johnson decided to put his 2 cents in and send a message to Shannon about allegedly hiding his gay relationships and using these accidents to cover them up. A lot of people have been speculating that Shannon's latest slip-up with Michelle was no accident at all, but more an attempt to clear up those long-standing rumors about his DL lifestyle. The internet's been going crazy over this, and Dr. Umar's comments only added fuel to the fire. So what's the verdict on this, huh? Is Shannon really trying to silence the rumors, or is there more to the story? Let's get into it.
Did this because there was a lot to gain, especially clearing himself of the rumors that he was homosexual. Absolutely.
So in case you somehow missed it, this whole mess with Shannon Sharpe started when he supposedly accidentally went live on Instagram while getting busy with a woman named Michelle. Back on September 11th, Shannon's Instagram followers got an unexpected surprise when a live stream popped up on his page. And let's just say the background noise was very telling. And while neither Shannon nor the woman appeared on screen, the sounds were loud and clear. Now the live was deleted super fast, but not before fans caught wind of it and went wild in the comments.
So am I the only one that want to know where the Shannon Sharpe audio went all of a sudden, including the videos? I tried to go back and show somebody and it was gone. Scrubbed from the internet, snatched up, swallowed.
Of course, Shannon wasted no time jumping online to claim that his account had been hacked and that all this chaos was the result of someone else messing with his page. Shannon shared this message on his stories saying, "Beware, my Instagram was hacked this morning. My team and I are working vigorously to figure this out. Unk." But Shannon deleted the story moments after posting it, and let's be real, no one was buying it anyway. So finally, Sharpe decided to spill the tea and come clean about what really went down. On his podcast, Nightcap, Shannon admitted that the whole Instagram live thing was actually just a messy accident. He said he accidentally went live after tossing his phone onto the bed right before he got into what was supposed to be a very private moment. But of course, the whole thing went public instead, and Shannon said he was deeply embarrassed and disappointed in himself.
Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon, Shay Shay Media, Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times, and I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities, but to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I let a lot of people down, my kids. I reached out to them. I called them. I called my sister. My friends reached out.
Although, judging by his body language in the podcast, he didn't look that embarrassed or disappointed. But Shannon didn't stop there. He also shot down the viral rumors that the whole thing was planned, insisting that he didn't go live on purpose.
But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed, gazed in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works.
But of course, fans still weren't buying it. A lot of people were still skeptical about the whole situation because how do you accidentally go live on Instagram? It didn't take long before people started speculating that Shannon might have staged the whole thing to squash the long-running rumors about his sexuality. And then some were also wondering if this leak was his way of getting ahead of something bigger that might have been about to drop. And let's talk about that audio for a second. Shannon's voice in the clip definitely sounded off. Fans couldn't help but notice how over the top it was, almost like he was putting on a show. It didn't feel authentic, and the way Shannon reacted didn't sit right with a lot of people either. Fans are also curious about this mysterious woman named Michelle, because why did her name even come up? Shannon's explanation didn't convince most folks, especially when he said that his assistant Jordan was the one who ended the live stream.
But Jordan, being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up. And then after I called my agent, the agency, I called ESPN after I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in.
But hold up, if Jordan could shut it off, why couldn't he have started it? Something just didn't add up. And here's where Shannon really made things worse. He tried to laugh it off with more jokes and then said that Katt Williams called him right after the live blew up because apparently Katt made a comment about those gay rumors that have been floating around.
5 minutes before I came on, phone rings. It's Katt Williams. So I said, yeah, bro, what's up? The first thing out of his mouth, guess what he said, Ocho?
Wow.
You ain't gay today?
Hey, listen.
I said, man.
Listen.
Come on, Katt. He said,
And this is the funny thing about it. Now, you remember all the people talking trash and saying whatever they had to say, trying to assassinate your character, that you might be this, you might be this, or whatever it may be. So hell, I mean, I'm sitting back, I'm thinking, well, hey, it was a goddamn Michelle. It wasn't a Michael. Huh? You hear me? It wasn't a Michelle. It was, it wasn't a Michael. It was a Michelle.
Sounds pretty convenient, right? This whole situation had people side-eyeing, and now everyone's wondering if there's more to the story than Shannon is letting on. As you can guess, this whole mess sparked a bunch of reactions from celebs, viral moments, and even some adult sites making offers. Snoop Dogg commented on Shannon's explanation, saying, "What's understood don't need to be explained. You beat it up." And then Snoop also shared this video of Shannon crying and captioned it, "Gave everything he had." And then Rick Ross jumped in saying that Shannon was probably trying to record his little moment, but since he's not exactly tech savvy, he accidentally went live instead because of his age.
Shannon Sharpe now. We forgive you because we know you old niggas don't know how to work that technology. You was vibing with your little Sean last night. You were trying to film it. And when you tried to sit that motherfucker down on that little dresser, that motherfucker went live.
Gilly also couldn't help but laugh at Shannon and jumped on Instagram to make fun of Shannon's grunting sounds.
It just sent me a video of Shannon Sharpe. My uncle's in the minute and 16 seconds.
Get out of there.
Goddamn, it's too warm for him. Okay, man. I don't crash the car in a minute and 16 seconds, man. Damn.
And then Meek Mill decided to join the chat and wrote on X, "Unk in his bag, LOL." But honestly, with all the rumors about Meek's own alleged tape with Diddy, he probably should have just stayed out of this one because it just gave fans a chance to bring up his own rumored tape situation. But let's talk about those DL rumors for a second. Where did they even come from? And why would Shannon go so far to shut them down like this? So, rumors about Shannon being on the DL have been around for a while, but things really kicked into high gear last year when he introduced his special male friend, a former stylist named D Print. People started talking because it didn't seem like their relationship was just professional, especially since D Print had been linked to other athletes who were rumored to be on the DL. The buzz grew louder when Shannon was spotted hanging out all over LA with D Print, who also goes by the nickname Hollywood. Now here's the twist. Hollywood was the same guy who went viral about 10 years ago when he claimed he had a secret relationship with NFL player Kerry Rhodes. Kerry denied it, but now with Shannon and D Print looking all cozy at Laker games and around the city, those old rumors are popping back up. But here's where it gets even messier. Back in August 2023, Shannon allegedly fired D Print after working with him for a while. And of course, this happened right around the time the rumors about Shannon's DL lifestyle started making rounds again. Shannon later said that D Print was never his official stylist and was just helping out for a short time. But this whole situation just brought those old rumors back to life. And now people are saying Shannon's defending himself a little too hard.
He was gay. Okay, that's his life. That's not mine. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelly. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside.
Right.
I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LV jackets, all that stuff that I already had it. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together.
By the way, Shannon recently opened up on Cam Newton's podcast and admitted that those DL rumors picked up again after his viral interview with Katt Williams earlier this year. So it definitely seems like Shannon was trying his hardest to shut that whole thing down.
It's like, all of a sudden, he gay now.
Yeah. Oh, Unc Zesty, or, stepping outside of, I don't know now, and we don't never see him post no woman. He just got all these damn dogs. Red flag. From the horse's mouth himself. It's like, how do you respond?
I'm in a no-win situation. Because if I respond, they say hit dog holler. If I don't respond, they say, well, if it wasn't true, he would say something. So if I respond, I'm a hit dog. If I don't respond, he's hiding something. So how do I win? I win. Hey, they're gonna say what they. That's the thing that I didn't realize, that when I really got into this, there's this celebrity, this kind of fame here, Cam, is on a different level. I mean, I was a damn good football player. I won Super Bowls. I'm in the Hall of Fame. But this is 20 times the magnification of what I was as an athlete.
So my question is it because of the power of social media, or is it the evolution of you?
It's a combination of both, and that's why I don't let people play with my name. Everybody knows there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's not. I'm just not gay. And most straight men don't let you play with their name like that.
Especially not in our culture.
No. But see, also, in our culture, if I want to try to emasculate you or try, what do I say? I say he's gay. Because no matter what you think, that's still, in our culture, that's still kind of frowned upon. And people, they'll say all these things, well, it's okay. And I don't have a problem with it. I have people that work for me that's their life. That's their life. That's not my life. I don't judge what you do in your home, what you go to bed with, who you wake up at. That ain't got nothing to do with Shannon Sharpe. Right. That ain't my bed. That was the hardest thing because it was almost like they were trying to convince me that I was something that I'm not.
And now Dr. Umar Johnson also weighed in on the whole situation and said he believes Shannon actually leaked that audio himself to shut down the rumors about him being on the DL. He argued that the whole accidental Instagram Live thing was just too convenient, and it felt like a way for Shannon to control the narrative. According to Dr. Umar, Shannon probably figured if he could show the world he's out here doing his thing with women, it would put an end to the speculation once and for all.
I agree. I think Shannon, or the woman he was with, and I pray it wasn't a snow bunny, but I think Shannon or the woman he was with orchestrated that. Because I do Instagram Live on the regular, right? First of all, you got to open up the app. After you open up the app, you got to slide over to live. After you slide over to live, you got to hit the live. So you can, it's very difficult. I'm not going to say impossible. It's very difficult to go live accidentally. If Shannon Sharpe claims it was an accident, I'm not going to call my brother a liar. Even though he's a bunny hopper, I still respect him as a black man. I'm not going to call him a liar, but I can see how he has benefited from this episode. He was being accused of being a part of the Rainbow Army. This may have helped dispel those allegations. In addition to that, someone said he was just offered $100,000 from an adult film company to produce an adult film, or at least license the audio that he had, or whatever the case may be. It brought him a whole lot more followers and listeners, although he was already one of the top podcasts and doing well for himself. But this really did bring a lot of attention to Shannon Sharpe. It really, really did. And I can see why Mason Cameron and others might feel like Shannon Sharpe intentionally did this, because there was a lot to gain, especially clearing himself of the rumors that he was homosexual. Absolutely. Because even when he talked to Ocho Cinco afterwards, he wasn't very remorseful. He apologized, but he celebrated in that apology. You know, he said, I was getting down, you know what I mean? And I get down and, you know, I popped my Viagra or had my condoms. Like, he was bragging about the encounter. It's kind of hard for me to believe you're sorry this happened if you're bragging to your brother about the encounter. So again, I'm not going to call Shannon a liar, but I can clearly see how he has benefited from that ordeal.
As for fans, you already know they never believed Shannon's explanation in the first place, and judging by the comments, it only made people speculate even more about his preferences. One fan said, "He's so right. You have to basically have to hit 4 things accidentally in a row. Nobody has ever accidentally gone on Instagram Live, ever. This is the first time. That should tell you something. This dude knows what's up." And another person added, "Unc definitely was bothered by the accusations of being gay. He most certainly knew he was live." But what's your take on Shannon's Michelle audio? And why do you think people are so obsessed with Shannon's sexuality? Drop your comments below and don't miss out on this next video.